Snapdragon. We've got ourselves another Wargame match here. This is not ranked, this is just a random 2v2 lobby. And we're on the 1v1 map Punchbowl. I'm down here and I'm with Nick NLD. And I'm running with an Eastern Bloc deck again, just a general one. Turns out to be a pretty good game. I don't want to give too much away. But yeah, I'll just fast forward to my deployment. So I'm going into Foxtrot and I'm obviously trying to get to Echo, whereas Nick is doing Delta and Charlie. And our plan was to just kind of leave Boris to see what happens. So anyway, my initial deployment forces is just obviously a CV. I've got an OT-64, which is the Prus Mincy or whatever the fuck they're called, recon, and I think I'm sending. I've got two of them. I've got one there. I've got one there. I'm sending one up here, and I'm sending one to the town. Got some an LSTR and ASPW80, as well as some Mottschützen. I've got a Sneska and a Wilk, M2 Wilk there, and I'm just going to put it in the forest here. So the Wilk's got some line of sight down into the edge of town. I've also got a Specialny and some more Mottschützen that I'm going to put into the forest here. As for my teammate, I think he was running a USSR deck, and I think there was a Commonwealth. Let's have a look. I know I was facing off against Commonwealth, and it's the US. Okay. I'll fast forward. Get my stuff into town. So yeah, at the moment I don't have any. My only AA is actually the LSTR, so I went really light at the start. And that's my first purchase there as well. I should have probably moved this SPW over a little bit. The storm is coming across and is actually going to get one of my. I actually see it in time, and I think I unload just in time. Yep. It just actually takes down one of my transports there, but I'm alright with that. Plenty of SAS I come across in this game. This town is complete bitch to me, the whole map, really. And as we can see, Nick's actually done really well in the middle, and that's probably this early gain here. It's probably what wins us the match, to be honest. My LSTRs are almost out of what do you call iglas, so I really need to rearm them, which I don't do fast enough. And with all this fire support, I probably should have moved my like once the SAS there retreated, I probably should have moved up my Mottschützen, to be honest. I'm just a bit too slow too. Just bringing up some reinforcements for some more fire support. What are they? They're probably small. I think they're Royal Marines, from memory. Yeah. So this, and I don't have any. I didn't bring out any bombers to start with. And historically, I'm pretty horrible with air, so he's gone pretty heavy to start with in this town. It's a lot of points. I can't bring up info. As I finally bring up some supplies. More AA coming out, as well as what's behind it, a 72, just some fire support. Try and get around and get some angles on this town. I probably should have started walking this recon up a bit further and put this vehicle here. It's got a nice ATGM for the price anyway. I see we got Legion here starting to make this push. So I'm bringing my Wilk across, and I fuck up really bad. These Milans, I think, end up getting into this town, and it gives me a very, very big headache. Nice crit, dude. Should have turned off my RPK there, and I've actually got my Dragon off there. I should have turned off all weapons there, to be honest. Get a nice hit on the MBT, and I've actually rerouted my 72. I think once I moved my Wilk across, I was going to leave my 72 there, and it gets fucking detracked. Holy shit. I think I miss this, or I missed one of them, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. The shillelaghs doing their work. And I'm just, yeah, actually I'm moving my Richardson across just to secure this entire zone. I'm just calling for Nick to bring up his recon. And at this point my recon here is spotting all this stuff, so I think I'm moving my recon across. What have we got coming in here? Just a GR5, okay. And I failed to put my ice back on. And I fuck up here. I tried to dodge, but I've actually just walked my infantry straight into it, which is a bit of a fuck up. Now I'm worried about this chieftain here, because if I start firing on this MBT 70, it's going to get an easy side shot. So I'm just pulling my 72 across, because I don't want to. Obviously, my wilk's really important right here, and I don't want it to go down to a side shot. And I'm going to get shot at here, and obviously it's going to get minced up. So I should have had my weapons off. I should have stopped my 72. It's got a stabilizer, but it's not very good. That's right, I'll actually bring up a Twatty. I'm not sure what I was doing with the Richardson here, maybe trying to get a shot on the MB270, but there's a bit of a mistake. And at the moment our opponent's at a +2, which is not very good. I've brought in a CV, but we're going to see what happens to that in a second. Chieftain's still there, but now I've got an opportunity to get a bit of crossfire going. If I can, if it comes up. I'm just trying to find out which way it's facing, and that way get a side shot in. Still moving up my recon. I've moved my specialities here, and I've actually brought up a new squad to replace them as we start saving up. But as you can see, they've got some ATGMs there, and for some reason I didn't respond to it, as you're about to see. Might as well fast forward it. And I'm not too happy about this either. So it comes in and actually gets. Oh, the first one actually misses, so I didn't even respond to it then. Actually, I might start backing it up right now. And I'm backing up at a good angle, but it's just going to take a front shot and go down, which I was a bit annoyed at. But I'll replace that pretty quickly. So the chieftain's still going off its head. Should turn the SNES because weapons off there. And we got the chieftain firing at supplies. I mean, it's a valid tactic, but I think it's fucking ridiculous anyway. And there we go. I think my Twatty gets a side shot on it. It's a bit dangerous position for the Twatty, especially with the only recon being back here. I mean, I've got pretty good eyes into this open area with these special ones, but yeah, see, there you go. And I think my Sopal must have gone down as well. And then I start seeing this, so I'm pretty sure I pull out a MI25. Now these LSCRs are right just out of range of the SNEB here. I actually pulled up that ATGM to see if it can get some shots on the chieftain, which it can't, because it's only at 43 accuracy, probably less than that to be honest. And I mean, still, look, I'm just still throwing shit at this. Like, it fucking did my head in that I was just so bad at this. Like, the Milans would have got fucking heaps of kills. I was just that shit. Now my MI25's actually shot at the transport, which I didn't want it to do. I want it to go for the chieftain. Do I get a hit? Get a hit there, but it doesn't do much. It's more of a holding off sort of thing while I try and get some reinforcements up there. But as you can see, we've got the middle, and we're going to nullify that +1. And had my CV been in there, we would be up as well. That's a nice spot for CV. Actually, I probably would have put it over here more. I'm not sure what's like obviously I'm not watching this part, but if I was, I'd be careful of things coming over the forest. As a links 3 comes in, I've moved my OSA across and get my 25 out of there. Not sure why I'm pulling my OSA back, but I'm just trying to reinforce my air defense because they've got quite a few planes. In hindsight, it probably would have been really helpful if I stacked some OSAs in here or something like that. So now I know. I think that was another Mark 1. Oh, there you go. Have I got all my stuff off? Yep. So as my infantry starts to make this push, where's my Wilk? Okay, I've moved across here to guard this, and actually I turned my radar on and it actually got shot down. So I'm trying to get into this town. I don't have much fire support. These could probably come across, and I don't really have anything decent here, and it basically gets squashed out. Just because the Marines and the SAS are just fucking destroying me. As well as some fire support at the back. Probably should use some mortars just to smoke off this back part. And I hate when this happens. I've got so much that's in here just fucking doing nothing. And my CV's not in the zone. 35. Yes, he's spending a lot of points on. I'll be interested to know what else he's got here. So he's just got this. Okay, there's not much else happening. He's got this stuff, but might have been an option just to push up this in the open, but I was too scared to do that. Mark 11 just come in. I knew about it. I saw it. I wasn't too stressed about it yet, anyway. And I'm just trying to take control of the middle here. And I finally got that CV in. I think my Wilk takes a front shot. I'm not too sure. And now I'm just going to do the dance with the Twatty and the Wilk to get shots on this Challenger. I probably should have started smoking this because this is just fucking retarded. Yeah, my Twatty starts firing at, I think, the Marines, which I don't want it to be doing. And I'm just attack moving, reversing, attack moving, reversing. I think my Wilk's actually going to go down to this this cluster bomber here, but it's annoying me that I think it's because I've attack moved rather than selected that target. That's why it's shooting at all this other stuff. And I get it down there. I still haven't killed this fucking chieftain. It takes me way too long. I probably should turn my RPK off here as well. As I'm trying to get some fire support in now. Might actually turn my RPG on here. Yep. As I get shot down. What shot me down? Ah, it would have been the SAS, yep. As I finally get that chieftain. So just repairing all my shit. Bring a mortar up. We're at a +1, but time's ticking down. So there was something I should have done really early on, which I didn't, which was push this side. Or like I just said, hindsight tells me I should have gone down the middle. I would have outranged the CEV. If I pulled the Sopal to where the Twatty is, I could have started pushing up this way. And if I needed to, just smoke off this area, or even this area. Because I'm not sure what he can see right now. I can see my transport, but that's about it. More Marines. Fuck me, it's expensive. Jeepers. Try and get my Supersies into this building. But I don't have much fire support, and he's doing a really good job of he was doing a good job of resupplying his troops. No, he's not. So I try and bring my stuff across. This Mi-25 is obviously too close again. And here comes the artillery. And I've actually replaced that Wilk with a Moderna. As I mismicro my Oasters again. And just try and get the Moderna in here just to guard this center. This is a dumb move with the 25 because I know there's SAS, and I did see that is it Chieftain or Challenger Marksman? Challenger Marksman. So it's a pretty stupid move. So at the moment I'm losing a lot because I'm just really. It's one of my things that I do. It's these pushes into an area. I give it a half push really. I don't wait for enough fire support, and I don't block off enough of their fire support. Got Nick coming in with a seed run, and he gets that Challenger. And I see this link, so I'm pulling in a. Do they outrange? Yeah, so they outrange most of my AA. So I'm pulling in an LSTR. Bring out my fire support. What is that? Links 3. And I spot this, which is a bit of an issue for me if I wanted to try and encircle this town. And I'm bringing in some LSTRs. I think my goal was to go for this, just to get his attention off this town. Try and go for that forest. He must have 2 cards of Royal Marines. As I'll get lucky with the links missing. That's really lucky with the links missing. Just getting some artillery. I think it might actually be smoke. No, I think I'm going for the that Milans. And again, this is fucking horrible, man. Just, oh my god, I was so annoyed at myself for fucking this up so bad. Especially in combo with the SBS, they're just saying everything, and I just completely fucked that up with the Milans. I really probably should have bombed this first as well. Out of the blocks, out of city block. Just gotta get chewed up by the Marines and the SAS. It's really poor by myself. And the whole pathing thing's fucked because as I want them there, but I actually pull them there because I've finally fucking worked it out that if I do it this way, they're gonna get shot by the Milans. Finally worked it out. I think that's a seed. Yep. Fuck. My 72 is way too close, but I was just trying to get some fire support in, and it wasn't Probably could have put it here, or even on this road here, this intersection. Got a Thunderbolt coming in, and I've brought in another Wilk. 72 goes down, and we're at BMP, yep. Sopal's doing work on it, and I've actually rallied out my own ML, yep. That makes it run away. And as you can see, I probably should have bombed this. I've got the that Napalm HE bomber available, but for some reason I just choose not to use it. And I go to kill this Sneb. And now all I need to deal with this side, I think, is this Chieftain. And I think at the moment in chat, I'm asking if he's got any ATGM planes, which I don't have in this deck. Just to deal with this, and then my goal was to start pushing. So that's more than 7 Royal Marines. So he must have 2 decks. I think that maths is right. I'm pretty sure anyway. We got Gordon bringing up some more chieftains, and Nick's done a really good job of clearing out and then moving out of Dimitri. As my circle goes down to the chieftain. I'm not too worried about this because of all my heavies around. Yeah, I think I actually pull my Moderna up, but now I'm just worried about my lack of recon. And what I should have done here is probably smoked this area, because I know they've got tanks in there. I probably just should have smoked this area just to make sure that I don't get any side shots. I'm fucking really slow to get this Moderna going. And this 20, fuck me. But we get one kill in one shot. And he's on rough ground, so yeah, really slow to get this Moderna going. But my Twadium and Moderna there, clean it up. And as you can see, I've got some units here ready to push this. Well, not it's probably not enough, but it's going to be pushed anyway. And I'm looking pretty bare in the towns here. Always get some base defenses. Yeah, there you go. So I've just called out to my mate Nick. He's not actually my mate, I don't know him. But yeah, I want that dead so I can, yeah, just letting him know. There should be none. Yeah, they've actually got no AA. Except for the SAS. So it brings out a 27k, okay. Followed with a seed, followed with PU. So that's really good air management. And of course all my shit gets fucking critted. Stuck in the mud. Track's gone. And for some reason I thought there was a heavy tank in here, so I'm just smoking it off as I try and come across here, just to make sure I don't get fucking flanked. My Moderna is sitting out in the open. And here comes a bomber. Let's see if it actually kills anything. And I've got my ML out as well. CEV is going to be an issue. Should have pulled up my Moderna as well. Do I do any health damage? I know I stun it. Okay, so I get it down to 1 fucking health. I should have waited for this push for my fucking Wilk to get here, but I'm way too impatient. And it's just gonna look at this. Half my fucking Motschützen gone. Just done. It's fucking retarded. Again, Moderna, like fuck, I'm just too scared to lose it, but fuck mate. look at this. Nighthawked. Done. Jesus Christ. As I'm also trying to take this side of Elena. Like, what am I doing with my tanks? Look, I'm just sitting here. Fucking use them, mate. Can't even go for the fucking chieftain, brother. Fuck me. It's horrible. But that's what happens when you're trying to push in two different directions. That's my... And now I pull it up and it gets fucking shot by the fucking chieftain. See this? And I get critted. Just dumb. Dumb shit. 7% accuracy. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Just fucking retarded. And with 5 minutes to go, I finally get this area. Which I start using a bit more, I think. Yeah, more Motschützen. I've got them in SPWs and BMPs because I like the speed of the SPW. Bring my Sopel up because these links... I've tried to turn weapons off to hide it, but it obviously didn't work. I think that's LSTRs there. As it goes, how many rockets? 8 rockets. So that's about 4, I think. Is that right? Yeah, that was 5. That was 6. Yep. As the artillery starts coming in, I think he's going for a snipe or something. Or maybe just going after my Twadi. Not entirely sure. But we've got some pretty decent map control. But as you can see, what is coming. With a few minutes to go on the clock. I'm not sure what I was doing with my bomber there either. I'm not sure if Nick saw that, all that. I think I didn't see the time on the clock either. I think my next goal, major goal, was to get a CV in this area. Actually, this could just be Motschützen, and my idea was to put it in the trees here in case some units came around for when I did put the CV in this tree line. That was my goal. Jaguar coming in. I think it's followed by Seed. Yep. Another, I get a lucky miss on the OSA. Get a bomb out, but SAS just chew that shit up. And I think I do some work on the Royal Marines, but not much. And that OSA, I think I had an OSA here. That's not it. That's a BMP. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it just got killed. I think initially I was going to try and work it into Anna, but then I was like, oh, there's 2 minutes to go. Let's put them to use for those 2 minutes. Basically, I throw them away. And there's that CV coming in. Links 3 again doing. Oh, they are LSTRs. Okay. The artillery's coming in pretty thick and fast, and I'm just concentrating on maintaining strength here. This is a pretty decent push coming in. Looks like Nick did a really good job. Looks like he was facing off against 2 guys. Could actually just have possibly have been, yep. So in comes all this bullshit. And my UAZ was just basically in the open. Basically just because to put it in a strange position. Longbow comes in, Super Cobra, no patches. Luckily Nick pulled out his PU. We've got a Super Cobra go down. With 40 seconds to go, it actually put them back at a +1. And without even thinking, I've pulled my UAZ across, but it's actually a pretty dangerous idea because I might just get shot down. So I quickly duck back into the forest as I try and take their micro concentration away. So I bring my Sopal across as well. And I still wasn't sure exactly what was back there, so I'm just taking it through the forest, just slow move, but that's going to be the game. And as you can see, my losses were really, really horrendous compared to my kills, but Nick really, really did well. I just want to look at Milan 2's, Milan 2. Fuck me, look at this. Moody to the Milan 2. Yeah, so that's a bit of an average game from myself. Really bad kill death ratio, but we ended up getting the win. So yeah, that's all that really matters, I guess. If you like that one, hit that like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.